Hey, welcome and welcome back to Pop Celebrity Topics, where I give my broken opinion on rich people problems and everything in the hip hop, pop, and celebrity world. And today on the lineup, we're going to be speaking about Halle. Halle dropped an album titled Love or Something Like It. And the album was a good album. It was good. It was good. I already liked songs off the album like Back and Forth and Because I Love You. Those are my fave. They've been my fave. I've been listening to them for a while now. She also put songs on the album like Angel and Brave Face that she brought out prior. Those songs were beautiful. Not really all the way my vibe, but very much inspirational songs. So I could see them being even used in the future. And she also had a few collabs up there. She had a collaboration with her and Mariah the Scientist. And their voices blended so well. I couldn't tell which one was Mariah and which one was Halle. So that confused me a bit. She also jumped on there with her sister Chloe. Chloe did what she does. Her voice is such a powerhouse. So, of course, I knew when Chloe came on. She ate her part down. I loved it. She also had a song with Glow. With the song with Glow is basically, I'm going to give it like a not pop. I'm going to give it like a rock, R&B, rap kind of flow. So she got out of her comfort zone with that song, and I like when she do songs like that, and show her versatility and Glow. Chef's kiss on that verse. Glow. One thing about Glow is she doesn't switch up her flow very much, but she is a very versatile artist. She can hop on an R&B song and not make it sound too harsh. Not make it sound like, too, if you know what I'm trying to say. So, shout out to Glow. She did what she does. She's showing that she's really showing herself to be a feature artist. Not just a feature artist, just a good artist in general. But when she hops on features, she does make the song better. She had a feature with the group Flow, In My Bag. That's how you do R&B. Meg the Stallion. That's how you are a rap girly and you hop on an R&B song and you make the verse fit for an R&B song. So shout out to Glow. Glow is also about to be featured on Summer Walker's album. Summer Walker's about to drop an album soon. So I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait to hear Glow's part on it because, like I said, she's starting to excite me with her features, especially on the R&B tip. She's really showing that she can flow on the R&B verse and make it sexy and soft. Like I said, unlike Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion just dropped a single called Lover Girl. First of all, why wasn't this single dropped around Valentine's Day, February? I don't know who her marketing team is. I know she's being pushed by Warner and Rock Nation, but she really needs some feminine energy around her to let her know that this stuff that you have been doing is not okay. It's not okay. You're twerking really, really hard on Kissing You. Total is Kissing You. That is like one of my favorite R&B songs that I go back to right now in this day. Like I listened to it yesterday. Not because of her. And maybe because of her. Because when I heard the snippet online of what she did, I kind of needed to get it out of my head and put the original song back in there. It was god awful. She was saying, pop that P for your ninja, pop that P for your ninja. This song was supposed to be soft. This song was supposed to be R&B. I got none of that. It was sounding so hard. Even when she was rapping, it just sounded hard. The 1 minute clip I heard, it was just like, why is she thugging so hard on this beat right now? Like, why is she thugging? Like, sit down. You need to wrap it up. Pack this up by the end of 2025. We don't want your music. You're flopping real bad. You haven't had a top 10 since Hiss. And the only reason why you had that is because Nicki breathed life into it. Like, wrap it up. Do something else. Model. You got a great body. You looked amazing in the video. But you sound terrible. Like, awful. I couldn't believe you put that out. Just stop it. Anyway, shout out to the rap girlies. They out here working. They're doing their thing now. You want to call it, because Cardi B's album is falling down the charts. Okay, she worked and she worked and she worked, and it ain't work. Okay, that's what she get for trying to be Little Miss Spiteful. When she threw shots at Nicki mental health, right? She did that, and now the conversation has been about Nicki's mental health. Whether it's good or bad, the entire conversation is circulating around Nicki. No one's talking about that trash album she dropped. No one. She worked all that hard, and no one cares. Nicki has a viral sound going on TikTok with a song and a sound she sampled, and it's doing better than the song she sampled. Don't you just love it? When the tables turn, and when someone try to use something against you and it backfires on you, don't you just love that? Love it. I love it. Speaking of Nicki Minaj went off on a Breakfast Club recently because they were trying to be funny. Okay? They were trying to be funny. So, like I said, 1996, Barney B threw shots at Nicki on X, stating her mental issues, saying she had a couple mental disorders that she's been having for some years now. The Breakfast Club, all of a sudden, Gucci Mane brought out several books and albums. Now they want to have him up there because he brought out a book about mental health and dealing with the same disorder that they accused Nicki of having. In this interview, they mentioned Nicki's name. I don't know why, because they have a long-standing beef with her. They spearheaded the blackball and said they wouldn't play her music, but they always are mentioning her name. Go figure. Say Nicki, say the queen name, and get some ill press. Y'all know how that go. So she went off on them because they mentioned her name when they were speaking on artists who doesn't give Gucci love or show him love that he put on, when indeed she has shown him love. But in this interview that they did with Keisha Kaur, because I keep saying Gucci, but it was really Keisha Kaur's interview. She spoke the entire time. Gucci Mane just sat there. He literally said like 50 words the entire time. Like, hello, are you in there? Hello, Gucci Mane, blink twice if you need help. She was sitting down there calling him weak and just kept saying how sick he was, just driving it in there. You're sick, you're sick, you're sick. Yeah, I know you're trying to convince him he's sick, you handler. But when she was saying stuff like, I take his phone and I control his social medias and I get rid of it, I really feel like they were trying to send a message to Kenny. Like, nobody else feel like that. Like, I really feel like they was trying to send a message to Kenny, like trying to recruit Kenny into drugging Nicki up or something. I don't know. Like, it just seemed so weird. So she went off on them because they mentioned her name and they're trying to play funny, trying to play all coy, sitting up there like, oh, I know Nicki's not upset because Gucci's talking about his mental issues. Charlamagne sitting there with his hyperpigmentation, looking all crazy in his face, and about some, oh, she can't be mad because of that. I know that's not the reason. Charlamagne, stop playing. Stop playing. You know exactly the reason, and y'all know exactly the play and what y'all got going on. Only the sheeple will follow what y'all say. And Laura LaRosa, and just hilarious. For y'all to be women sitting up there as well pushing this agenda, I would hope you two never gain any kind of power to where someone wants to take you out and take you down or knock you down a peg because who do you think you are? I would pray you never find that kind of position. But if you ever did, I hope this doesn't happen to you. And then you have to sit back and think about how right Nicki was. Moving on from that, we're going to speak on Beyonce. Beyonce was, it was alleged that Beyonce was about to get divorced from Jay-Z. A divorce from Jay-Z, Chad. They said she went to see them lawyers when Diddy had went down and Jay was going to be implicated with him. They said Beyonce went to see them lawyers. She was about to jump ship, and she should have. She should have been a long time ago, but I guess she stayed still. She stayed still. But y'all, I wonder what Beyonce know that we don't know. Because did y'all ever hear Virgo's Groove? Man, get into the lyrics on Virgo's Groove. Beyonce knows something coming. And they getting out of here. That's why they getting that house over there. They packing up. They getting out of here. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what's going on. But I mean, I hope she don't tarnish her reputation by standing beside somebody. And she probably don't even know all the things that he really got going on. You know, I don't know. But as well, one of Beyonce's ex-dancers came out and made some wild accusations. I would insert the screenshot, but I looked and I can't find it. Or maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I looked and I couldn't find it. But she had made some accusations about Beyonce being into witchcraft and wanting to hurt her child. Like, she was saying some crazy things. But the post was deleted since. So, not sure how true those statements were to begin with. But some statements were made that had me like, what? What is this lady talking about? What? It seemed far off, like, because whatever she was saying and how she worded it. But I'm like, man, you can never know, especially what Nicki's going through right now in this injury. You just never know. You understand? I just would hope that Beyonce, because Beyonce is one of my favorite artists, I would hope she's not into some of those things that she's been accused of. If she is, yikes. But I don't know what else to say, But on another note, Kelly is over there tearing it up over there on the Boy and Smile tour with Monica, Brandy, and Coco Jones. Have y'all been seeing the clips going around the internet? They've been tearing it up, especially Kelly, Coco Jones, Monica, Brandy, all of them. They've been doing their thing. So shout out to the girls. They working. The R&B girls are booked and busy, child. They working. They out there. They're doing their thing. Also, Brandy apologized publicly on stage for walking off the stage on a past show, and she I don't know. They said it was due to sound or fatigue. I'm not sure which one it is, but prayers up to Brandy. I know it's very exhausting, touring city to city, singing, dancing, being out of your comfort zone. Make sure you girls, all of you girls, everyone who's touring, stay hydrated, get as much rest as you possibly can, because I know that can be exhausting. So shout out to the girls. Shout out to all the ladies that I spoke of, even the ones that I don't like. They working, they getting their coin, they doing their thing. But Megan need to stop doing the thing that she did. Cardi too. Both of them need to stop. I think they both got a career in other things, but rapping is not it. It's just not for them, honey. One's album is sliding down the wall like a depressed woman, and the other one is sliding all around the floor on an R&B song. And then got the nerve to be saying people are paying bots to talk about her. Honey, nobody's being paid to talk about you. We don't like that song. We don't like it. The people don't like it. No one's being paid to say they don't like it. Girl, we just don't like it. Not everything is, if you can't take constructive criticism, then yeah, you need to probably exit the rap scene like now. Nicki's being criticized for years. For years. Still prevailed. Still topping the charts. Still selling over 200K. 199.6 can't say nothing about that. 1996 don't know nothing about a 200K since her last album with all the bots and paid for streams and accolades and radio play, payola, sympathy and payola. You girls strive for sympathy and payola. Well, I don't sympathize with y'all. Get out the rap world. Is not for y'all. Go do something else because we don't want y'all in this space. Okay. Well, listen, that's all I have over here on Pop Celebrity Topics. Thank you guys for listening to my broke opinion. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm trying to grow my channel, you guys. It's a new channel. So, show me some love. Okay, I'll see you guys again next time.